Hi, Michelle. Thank you so much for having me. My name's Tyler Zanini. I'm the founder and creator of Memoryboard. We really started Memoryboard after our own kind of personal experience caring for loved ones with dementia and memory loss. In my case, it was my grandmother. She just turned 96 a couple weeks ago here, and she's been dealing with vascular dementia for over 5 years. And as the years went by, it just became harder and harder to keep in touch with her, communicate with her. She moved from New York to Florida, which is close to my parents and where I grew up. From there, she went to assisted living and then into a memory care facility. And it just got harder and harder to communicate, and was really looking for a tool to really kind of keep her updated, let her know kind of what was going on, reassure her and provide check-ins. And also, to the extent possible, help her kind of manage her day-to-day. And that's really where the idea for Memoryboard came about. So Memoryboard is a digital display that sits in your loved one's home. And through a mobile app, caregivers and family members can send updates, reminders, notifications, check-ins from anywhere throughout the day. So it's really about this kind of real-time personalized updates. We started earlier this year. The company started last year. We launched the product earlier this year, and the response has really been, overwhelming. What we're hearing from families and caregivers and how they're using it, and it's really kind of twofold. One is that kind of communication piece, which is really how I envisioned it with my own grandmother. But also, we're hearing a lot of people use it as a tool to manage their loved ones day to day. Where in the morning they'll load up the 3 things that are happening that day and provide kind of a daily planner or a daily schedule for their loved one with dementia or memory loss. And we're just continuing to hear these great stories about how people are, feeling kind of more connected. They're kind of providing peace of mind, lower anxiety. And it is a new product, and we're continuing to add features and make updates and improve the product. And we're really excited to, where we can take it.
Well, I to tell you, first when I heard about it, I was taken right away, which is why I reached out to you, because I could see this being really great for not only the elderly, but families as well. And our Facebook group, LA Elderly, is all about support and exchange of information. And this was information I definitely wanted to get out to people. Can you show us what it looks like? Like, how big is the screen?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a bunch around me. So this right here, I'm gonna go back a little bit. There's 2 versions. This is the smaller version, which is kind of we call it our 10-inch. It's 10-inch diagonal. It's about the size of a tablet. Okay. We have a second version, which is a 15-inch diagonal. It's really depends on where you're putting it, your loved one's kind of vision, how close they're going to be to the device. That one, 15-inch diagonal. It's a bit bigger. It's almost like the size of a small computer monitor, or maybe a large computer monitor.
I got it. And you've sold a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, so we launched it a couple of months ago and thought we had inventory for much longer than we did.
Wow.
But sold out, very, very quickly in just kind of a matter of a couple of weeks. So we've kind of been working to get more inventory as quickly as possible, and then just supporting kind of customers and answering their questions, as quickly as we can.
Well, the other thing that I found really interesting was this idea. It is app.
Correct.
And it's affordable, right? A lot of times when people make items, they price things out of the range of people. And this is really an affordable way. And it's another, not just device, but another communication tool that can be used. And it might fit the needs, since we're all plugged into screens. And although elderly people or people with dementia might not still be on iPhones and all that, this is more of a one-way thing.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's really designed to be one-way communication. So you're kind of providing updates to your loved one throughout the day. And it's really intended to be super low burden. So your loved one doesn't need to manage the device. It's always plugged in. There's no battery or charging to worry about. They don't need to switch apps, the messages, and the photos. And you could tag photos to provide additional context.
Too? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you can provide kind of photos. And then you can add a tag on top of the photo. Let's say, who's in the photo, where it was taken, wasn't this a great memory? And then they will kind of rotate throughout the day if there are multiple messages. So again, to this idea of being low burden, the loved one doesn't need to touch it. They don't need to manage it. They really just need to put it in a place where they spend the most time.
Well, I love it. I'm so glad that we're working together to bring this to LA Elderly and for you to bring it to everybody, because I think it can be really helpful. And right now, you have a website, which I think we're sharing with everybody. And I really want to encourage people to minimally check out the website. And I really hope people consider this as one of the tools to help people and help people stay informed and help the elderly stay connected, help families stay connected. Any closing thoughts?
No, again, thank you so much for letting me kind of share this with the LA elderly community and group. Please check out our website, memoryboard.com. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, thoughts, you can reach out to us at hello@memoryboard.com, or there's a contact form on our website as well. So, appreciate your questions and your thoughts. And Michelle, thank you again.
Thank you. All right. You guys know what to do.